as you guys can see, is pouring cats and dogs. We are in a city called Bonifay, Florida. It's about 40 miles north of Panama City, right off the I-10, and we are about an hour and 20 minutes from Tallahassee. This is what we got today. We have a lot of rain, and it seems that the rain is going to stay towards the Panhandle. So it looks like once we pass Tallahassee, it's gonna get dry, according to the map. As far as we're gonna go today, we're gonna go up to Clearwater, Florida. It's about north of Fort Myers, and we're gonna stop by the Harley dealers. We have about 3 Harley dealers to stop today.
Says the Cena 20S is not waterproof. I have motorblocked many times on my trips with pouring rain on my Cena 20S, and it hasn't given me any problem so far, knock on wood. But the Cena 20S could be waterproof. That's for sure. It hasn't failed to me on my trip when it comes for vlogging on the rain. Right now we are on the I-10, Florida I-10, heading east towards Tallahassee. We're getting the worst of the rain right now. From what we see according to the map. Hopefully once we go through this big patch, it's gonna clear out. I don't have a problem riding on the rain when it's a straight line, but when you get to a point that there's a lot of interchange, like you get into on the highway and you gotta get off the ramp or pick up, you know, a lot of interchange going on, that's where it makes me a little nervous. I feel I'm gonna miss the exit or whatever, but if it's a straight line, hey, as long as I keep my speed, right now pretty much I'm going 55, you know, it's pouring cats and dogs. I guess that's one of the good things with the I-10. The I-10, it could get boring, because it's a straight shot. It's a straight line, kind of like when you pick it up from I-75 and I-10 and you start heading west all the way to, you know, I don't know, probably into Pensacola, around that area, or Louisiana. No, Louisiana, probably Mobile. We gotta roll through this rain and we gotta pass through it. We have to make up time. There's quite a few places that we have scheduled to stop. Oh man, I feel water on my belly. Woo! That's how much rain is raining. I can feel the water on my belly. As long as my feet don't get wet, man, I'm good. Everything could get wet, but your feet, that's your critical thing. Don't get your feet wet. I lived through that experience many years ago when I did the Natchez Trace on my Dyna. Completely unprepared, being a rookie for long trips, coming from South Florida, doing, you know, short trip, and getting into a long weekend road trip. We got pouring rain. I wasn't prepared with rain gear. my boots were soaking wet. And I learned my lesson. Say that's the most important thing. Your shoes better not get wet. Period. This shit won't stop. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, 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 rain. Guys, just arrived to the Tallahassee Harley Davidson. We got about 80 miles of non-stop rain, and it's still raining. So we're gonna take a break here and kind of regroup and see how the weather looks passing Tallahassee. But it was brutal. The other note, the waterproof bag. He's getting his test. We're gonna find out tonight if it's waterproof, because this is the real world water test for this waterproof bag, and we'll see if it's dry when we get to the hotel tonight. Other than that, we're gonna take a break, and hopefully this rain will stop soon. So we are about 39 miles from the next Harley dealer. 39 miles. So we're probably gonna find I'm not sure what's the name of the town, but about 39 miles. So I guess once we get there, I guess we're gonna find something, someplace to eat. Getting starving. So 39 miles. We already passed the turn for Cedar Key. Unfortunately, we cannot do it. I really wanted to go. It looks like a very nice area, but the problem is when you're going on a road trip, you run into weather, and weather can predict. Weather can change your route, change your timing, Like I said before, I don't really like to get to the hotel late, especially in the dark. And what I'm afraid right now is that we still got to go through Tampa, and I just don't know if we're gonna get rush hour traffic in Tampa. Just don't know. I've never been through Tampa before. Never been to that area, so I don't know. So we're about 37 miles to the next Harley dealer, and we're gonna find something to eat there.
So finally, we find a place to eat, and unfortunately, we ended up on an Applebee's. We were looking for our friend Bill and Chicken Hawk at an Applebee's.
Okay, guys, a little update. We just got here to it's called Crystal Harley Davidson. Is I don't know, probably about 70 miles from Tampa. That's how. I said probably less. I'm not sure, but that probably will be. This probably will be the last, maybe the last dealership we'll be stopping by, because the time it's already past 5 o'clock. So we don't know if the next one, if it's gonna be open or not. So we're gonna play by ear. Like you guys seen on the previous video, it's been a rainy day, pretty much the whole day. Pretty much that got me really exhausted, you know, on the rain. I think the next I never been through Tampa. I think we're gonna go through a bridge. I'm gonna try to do a 360 and see how the traffic is. But we are about 70 miles, I think, from our hotel, which is in Clearwater, Florida. Like I said, it's been brutal. I had never dealt with so much rain since I've been riding like I did today. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Well, guys, finally we made it to Clearwater, Florida. After a long day of day number 2, we finally made it to Clearwater, Florida. We got a lot of rains, and unfortunately there was a couple places that we never made it. I think it's called Cedar Key, and we missed one of the Harley shop right before Clearwater, Florida. It was already closed by the time we passed by, but we finally made it. You know, the weather cleared out. Kind of tired, so we kind of ready to check in and find something to eat. Continue rolling for tomorrow. Stay tuned for day 3. Thanks for watching, guys.